What's up, people? Welcome to another episode of Screen Printing Real Talk. Let's get into it.
Roll the intro.
I'm Ramon Jamal, and I'm sitting here with Rick Province of Ohio Ink Supply. And today, we're going to be talking about an amazing article written by yours truly.
Oh my, that's a lot of pressure.
Mr. Rick Province. Give it up for Rick Province, everybody.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. No, hold your applause, please.
My dude, so what's up, man? You wrote an article for a
Yeah, it happens from time to time again. You know, I write a little article here or there. No.
My dude, that's what's up.
Printwear magazine.
Okay.
Hit me up and asked if I would have an interest in writing an article for them for a space they needed.
Okay.
And so they had a little area, and I'm like, what could I write about that I get a lot of questions on, that, is an uncomfortable topic most people don't talk about because they're afraid of the repercussions. And I decided, why not just talk about it? Why not go through the article? So we'll link the article down below, but we'll go through what I wrote about.
Okay.
Kind of a one-on-one basis here. So
cool.
The article was called 8 Steps for Rebounding Negative Online Reviews. So if let's just say, for whatever reason, let's just say you're a jerk that day, you're going through a rough day. I've had it, we all have.
Not me.
No, he's perfect. And let's just say it's your fault. Let's just boil it down to that. It's your fault, or maybe it's not. Maybe it's a machine that went down, and QC went out. Quality control went out the door, and you didn't get to check it before it hit the box. The customer opened it. They're pissed.
Right.
They don't know what to do. Their emotions get the best of them. They target you online.
Right.
What do you do? So I wrote a little article about this, and I put it in 8 steps, kind of what I've done systematically that's helped resolve or at least ease it, both in my own mind and possibly change that review into a positive one. Right. So it's hard not to immediately take a review like that and take it personally. Right. Because you want to just dude, trust me, there's multiple times where I want to just get 3 of my biggest buddies, hop on a plane somewhere and just...
And what was that you said there, buddy?
Yes, sir. But hey, we got to control ourselves. We got to be professional about it. Right. But it's hard not to take it personally. Right. At least for me it is. And so, especially, OCD, type A personalities, most of us business people are, so it's hard not to do that. But here's what I came up with. Whenever that happens, step 1, just relax. Right. Just take a deep breath, take a couple steps back and look at the full situation. Woosah. Stay calm and just be patient about it. Don't try to distance yourself necessarily from your emotion, or try to distance yourself from your emotional self, and don't get so defensive. Right. Because you immediately want to defend your position when they actually might have a reasonable case. Right. So I just put in here, relax. And an old friend told me one time that if you have something to defend, or if you're defending something, then you have something to defend. Right. So it might be a heart check situation too. A lot of times, at least in the grind of crazy business even, I'll be so focused on making that bottom line dollar that I'll forget that I'm dealing with actual people. And I'll just be real. Right. And so I'm just so focused on grinding. I'm in the zone. And I forget that these are actually going to people that care and have a heart and have emotions too. Right. So. And then too, chime in real quick. I don't know if it's in your article or not, but you have people working for you. Yeah. So those people can be going through something can, you know what I mean? You can't be over everybody's shoulder at every moment. So, you know what I mean? Right. So you got to deal with that too. We're all human. Yeah, a big, and we've talked about it in this show too. I've actually talked on the Print Life when Cam interviewed me about the same circumstance. And it was probably the biggest one in my own life that I had encountered. And, I still feel repercussions from that today, and it's okay. We're working past it. But, nevertheless, that was exactly the reason. I was actually on vacation when this happened. So my employee had made a poor mistake. As a repercussion, he lost his job for it. But it made a client really, really PO'd and I had to handle that. So you're absolutely right. Like a lot of times it's out of your control.
Right.
Step two.
Step two.
Don't take negative, unjustified reviews personally. We talked about this a little bit ago. But it's natural to feel like angry or annoyed with the circumstance. Don't let your feelings get you all jumbled up, and so you react on an emotional self rather than a logistical, logical reasoning. So really think through it. Step three, I would say to respond quickly. Now that's kind of a catch-22 with the two prior steps.
Right.
Because
take your time, but be quick about it.
Yeah. What I mean by take your time is or more like take a deep breath.
Right.
Don't just immediately respond with a cocked fist. Like think about it and logically think through the circumstance and understand their position completely.
Right.
But respond quickly because from a professional standpoint, when you get a review, you don't want to sit on this negative review when other people are possibly reading it in the future.
Right.
So it just it lets others know that as they're reading through it that, hey, this is a professional company, and even in the midst of problems, they respond quickly to them.
So just recently, I saw a review on my company, right?
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is, honestly, because I'm still fairly new in this.
Yeah.
So I didn't even really know it was there. And it wasn't anything bad. Somebody just came here and was trying to get in, the doors are locked, but I'm an online company. This is just, where the office is at, right?
Right.
So I responded to him, but this was on the Google reviews.
Yep.
And it said that they are now alerting the reviewer that you've commented, you replied back. So I guess previously they weren't doing that.
Okay.
But now they are letting them know that you replied back to their review.
Nice.
So you want to do it as quickly as possible. So
that's nice. I like that.
Oh, yeah.
Because otherwise, if someone comes it's just like someone coming up for a return at Walmart or wherever, and then the person just sitting there staring at you like with a dead stare, not so professional.
Or they just walk away.
Right.
I'll be back in about 2 hours.
Exactly. I put in there too, validating, when you're responding quickly, making sure to validate their feelings. That doesn't necessarily mean that you have to agree with them, but you're validating them. You're being gentle and respectful in their response. A lot of times I'll see these responses online from some people where they're making themselves even look worse.
Right.
Now that might say something about the company, but I think we all have something to learn. So if you're that guy or gal, it might be worth really taking a breath and respond quickly in gentleness and respectfully. Yeah. Step 4, I would say refrain from an immediate fix. So a lot of people, at least like me, when I see a problem, I'm a fixer. Ask my wife, she'll tell you. But you want to refrain from immediate fix publicly. So if someone's complaining about something, don't just throw, well, I'll make it completely right. Come back and here's a 100% coupon for your next order, or whatever ridiculous. I've seen some people bow down for that.
Right.
That doesn't mean that might be what you offer them, but don't do it publicly, because what happens is potential customers will see that. And there are people lurking out there, believe it or not. We might not think so, but there are people that are like that. And they're out looking for that deal and people they can take advantage of.
Exactly, they'll exploit that
loophole,
buddy.
Yep, if they know they can complain. If you know you can complain to get 50% off, then I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Not me personally, but
right. How many steps is it?
8.
Don't give them all away, man. They gotta read the article.
Okay, I'll give you 2 more.
Okay, all right.
2 more.
Sorry, guys. It's just,
Hey, I like it. Marketing. Yeah. All right. Number 5.
5.
Ask for some time.
There you go.
So you can respond quickly to it, but you don't have to respond with a fix.
Right.
Or you don't even have to respond with a fix privately. You can just say, hey, let me digest the full details of what's going on here, and I'll get back with you.
Right.
A lot of people, again, like me, I'm a fixer. When a problem happens, I want to fix it, and I want to fix it quick.
Right.
So just put it neutral and let it coast out. And you'll see that a lot of times, even in their court, when they're the ones that are posting these poor reviews, they might have had a rough day. They might have been going through some trash. We don't know. So allow them the opportunity to kind of let their emotions kind of dwindle down a little bit too. Give it a couple days or even a week and come up with a resolution that might benefit you both.
Right.
A lot of times honesty happens. I think in most businesses, we're afraid to let people know our current financial status. I think a lot of businesses front that they have a lot more than they really do because we're business owners.
Right.
But that doesn't mean you have to open your books to them. But I'm just saying, if you can't afford to make it right to them at where you're at in the garage printing, you know, come up with a resolution. Let them know that, hey, I'm really sorry that this happened, but here's where I'm at. I'm a small guy or gal. I'm in my garage printing. I don't really have the resources to come up with another round of shirts to make this right for you.
Right.
Is there a way that I can offer a store credit maybe on your next order? That way it's no immediate money out of your pocket like that. And then last one before the tease, I put ask the reviewer to reconsider their negative review. Now this is once their emotions have dwindled, because you don't want to like respond the same day quickly and be like, hey, would you mind switching that? No, I mean, they're yelling in your face.
Right.
They're yelling in your face. You're not going to like disarm that bomb right away, you know?
Right.
So, you know, try to resolve the issue and ask them bluntly if they would, you know, revert it. A lot of times we have to put a value on that negative review. If you have a 4 out of 5 rating and that review dips you down to a 3,
right,
it might be worth a couple $100 to offer a fix that's worth it to them. And put stipulation to that fix. You don't have to say, you can say, hey, this is a one-time courtesy. I understand, you know, that way they don't revisit the well there and keep driving you down.
Right.
But ask for them to change it. And then you'll find the 2 last there in the link below. That's a good idea. Check it out. Printwear Mag's an awesome resource, by the way. Shout out to them. Thank you for reaching out, Mike. And if you guys want to check out any more resources or articles that they have, there's a plethora.
Plethora. I knew that was about it.
A plethora of options that they have and various writers across the globe that have great products and great services to offer and really a wealth of knowledge. There's a lot of like knowledgeable people on there that you can learn from. I'm not saying that I am that guy, by the way. I'm honored to.
We can learn from each other.
That's right, and in various stages.
Right. And you know what, speaking of that, man, listen, I think that, you know, from what you said, there's people out there that have their own process and they can speak to some of the points that you made. So guys, comment below, please. We would love to see how you resolve your issues with certain reviews that you might have.
Heck yeah, please do.
You know what I mean?
Please do.
All right.
We appreciate that.
Is that it, Slick Rick?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching. As always, please do not forget to subscribe. Smash that notification bell.
Bing, bing.
You dig. Until next time. Peace.